Hey, that was one of the worst efforts I've seen out of you. You were a step slow all practice, and you weren't doing the things we talked about. Now listen, it's not the end of the world. Everybody has an off day. If this continues, though, your role on this team might change. So put it behind you and be better tomorrow, all right? All right?
All right.
.2K Sports checks in with our loyal viewers with a broadcast from Phoenix, the home of the Suns, the U.S. Airways Center. Looking at the last game for the New York Knicks, it was a win against the Clippers in Los Angeles. And there wasn't much question as to how that game was going to turn out. They absolutely put the hammer down on them.
How about the box score from that game? The accuracy from the three-point line, just remarkable.
Yeah, it was a stream of threes that allowed them to repeatedly deflate that crowd.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Money in at point guard. He's out there with Hardaway. Grant is out there with Enes Kanter. And it's Drake in at the 4. They get it again. The shot's good from Kanter.
That's an efficient start for them offensively, working it inside for the easy 2 points.
Yeah, Clark, I think they can really attack this club in the paint. That's where they can win this game if they dominate there.
Zeller moves back up, and the layup is up and in.
That's some tenacity inside, battling for the second chance points.
The Knicks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Fires from the wing. The shot's good from Money. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Here's Cohen. No good. So New York will take it the other way. And this is their first time matched up with the Suns this season.
And, of course, two teams in opposite conferences. They're only going to play twice, one on each team's floor.
Suns have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And it's blocked. But they get it back. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Here's Money. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game.
Look out. Watch out now.
Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays up.
Boy, smooth and graceful. How about the hang time? That's impressive.
Phoenix with the ball. The Knicks making the shots. Hugh laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
It's going to open things up for them on the perimeter going forward, Clark.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And they go to the intentional foul.
I'm not sure what he was thinking about there. That's a strange foul.
Who knows? Maybe he just wanted to take a break for a minute.
And Phoenix has possession. Again, Phoenix.
Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got in a good position, and the pass was as it needed to be, on time and on target.
Here's Money. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
I briefly spoke with Jeff Hornacek. He told me it's a fun challenge trying to slow down a team that's so cagey and opportunistic offensively. He said, of course we've done our scouting, but this is the first time we've seen them firsthand this season. So it'll be interesting to see if we can take them out of their sets and slow them down at that end. Guys, they'll have to be solid defensively. Back to you.
And Doris, thank you so much. And guys, how do you view coach's strategy in terms of limiting those shooters?
I think he's got the right idea. I mean, you've got to make the shooters as uncomfortable as possible.
Well, that's easier talked than walked, Steve. I mean, they rarely get rattled. They shoot with such great composure, even under the most intense defensive pressure.
Exceptional play to take the bump and still get it up and down.
Yeah, way to stay with it and look to finish the play right there.
The Knicks shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And in general, this has been a very good foul shooting team, about 79% on the season.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
Here's Warren. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Another good pass, and their offensive execution has been impressive, to say the least.
The last 4 field goals have been assisted. Yeah, passing has kept the defense off balance, but to get assists, you got to make the shots. He's having quite the quarter here, guys.
Suns have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. Here's Patsatsulu. Great D that time from Hardaway.
He got the shot he wanted off that pick, just couldn't get it to fall.
But, Steve, they'll take that play all day long, 10 times out of 10. That was good action.
Here's Money. He's got 7. And he hits it to tie the game up. Money's got 9. Money's gotten it done so far from the field tonight, making 4 of his 6 attempts. Picked him clean. Money's gone 5 of 7 from the field. That's over 71% action. There's the pass to Zeller to halt the run. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Now the Knicks with it. Money passes to Drake. It's intercepted. Patsatsulu guarded by Hardaway. To the wing on the left. And now we've got the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul, second team foul.
To the wing on the left. Here's Cohen. Nice shot from 10 feet out.
And great ball movement. They're just picking this defense apart with their passing.
Well, how about the 3 P's, Steve? Purposeful, precise passing. We love it, and so does this team because they're taking advantage of it.
Here's Hardaway. After the Suns pick up 2. The shot's good for Money.
Yeah, guys, it's his consistent shooting that's really helped get his team into a position they're in right now.
Suns trail by 3. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul them, and free throws are better than a layup.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Money. He's got 14. Here's New York. They're on a 13-5 run here. There's the lob to the hoop, and Canner throws it down.
It's a real alley-oop that time, partner.
The pass, Clark, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
Precision at its finest.
Man, and it all had to be perfect and in precision. That's not nearly as easy as they made it look.
So it's Phoenix now after Enes Kanter's basket. Moving it up. Hardaway passes to Money. To the paint. Clark down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. Suns trail by 4. Patsatsoyu guarded by Hardaway. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
Yeah, their passing has been terrific, too, Clark. We're seeing a lot of assists, really moving, a lot of flow offensively. I like what I see.
Here's Money. He lobs it up, and Canner throws it down.
Boy, this game is off to a terrific start.
No doubt. On both sides, high-octane offense.
Feeds it to Warren. All alone. Good. He has 6.
Pleasure to watch him work at that end of the floor.
New York's gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. Here's Money. 14 points for him. It's tipped. No good from Grant.
And they forced the miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together as a unit.
Here's Money.
Oh, get it! Oh, watch out now.
Assist goes to
Clark, the coach, was really passionate in that last huddle, trying to do everything he can to get his message across.
You know, and I'm not sure what he wanted exactly, but he did it with enough fire that I'm guessing he's not going to be happy with any lapse in execution. I mean, he made his point pretty quick.
And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own. A free run to the hoop and some thunder on the finish.
Not exactly the way the D would have drawn that one up.
And when you got the space, you might as well throw it down. That's what I always used to do.
And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Money's got 18 points.
You know, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home. Park that fadeaway, take the shot that's available.
The Knicks leading by 4. He feeds it to Grant. Here's Drake. Makes it off the glass.
Beautiful ball movement again.
Last 5 trips, they've all ended with a great pass leading to a basket, Steve. I mean, they are really sharing the basketball.
Cohen blocked. One-on-one fast break. The Knicks shooting their second and third free throws tonight. The free throw drops for Grant. A platoon swap here for Phoenix. The Knicks making a switch here. And Grant drops them both. Suns trail by 8. Bledsoe outside. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Bledsoe's got his first 2 points of the night.
Boy, he's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting the ball to the rim.
Bledsoe comes over to help. Pass to Grant. Here's Money. Grant with the ball. 9 points last game out. Johnson goes in, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Let's have a look at some league leaders from the last 10 games. Here are the highest scoring point guards in the NBA during that time. Well, you look at Money, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
And you just can't say enough about the value of a player like him. He can attack a defense in so many different ways from the point.
Yeah, you know, you're right. For him to be providing the individual scoring he has, as well as keeping all his teammates so involved in the offense, that's a hard job, and it's an idea.
Leading by 8. Tries a 3. They get it back. And then Leonard with the dunk.
It has taken them no time to build this lead up on the strength of a great first quarter offensively.
And they need to continue to put pressure on the defense and try to really run away with this one from here.
Out of this world aerial skills for a guy of his size.
Kevin, that's what separates him from some of the other point guards around the league. The ability to rise and throw it down.
And I wouldn't be surprised if that spurs them on. Maybe sparks a little bit of a comeback here.
Sinks it, and the shot for Money.
Defensively, this team is just giving up way too many open looks.
You're exactly right, and to battle back, they've got to shore that defense up, Steve.
Now here's Bledsoe. 11 points for him in that last game against Brooklyn.
Yeah, Kevin, he really set up shop at that foul line. I mean, they could not do anything with him defensively, and so they had to keep fouling.
No good for Money.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
Yeah, and even though it's early, I mean, that's a great sign for them for the rest of the game.
The numbers in their favor. And Johnson with the stop.
And the early lead just keeps on growing. Another basket.
And the way they've done it is with an extremely potent inside attack.
There's 1:38 left in the first quarter. And Bledsoe, here we go. And that one's good. Bledsoe's got 6. 1:27 left in the first quarter. Here's Money, guarded by Bledsoe, stolen by Bledsoe. Now, here is Knight. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. 1:06 left in the first quarter. Here's Money, guarded by Bledsoe. Johnson, a wide open look. Here's Leonard. Kicks it out to Johnson. Pass to Caboclo. New York moving it around. Pass to Money. For the 3. And it's good. Money's got 23 points.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Bledsoe outside. Dishes it to Knight. Back to Bledsoe. To the left wing. Here's Morris. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Knicks leading by 11. Here's Money. He's got 23. And here is Goodwin. Morris kicks to right. Down low. Here's Knight. Another steal. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Knicks out front, up 11. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And the Knicks guys have been rolling right along here, haven't they?
Solid first quarter for this club. They came out strong and they put together some nice momentum here.
Steve, I like the looks they've gotten on offense. A lot of good ones.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. We've got Marcus Morris. Bledsoe is out there with Brandon Knight. Then it's Archie Goodwin, and it's Wright in at the center position. So it's the Knicks now, following the miss by Eric Bledsoe. From the line, and a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. 25 points for Money.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Clippers was simply superb. He finished with 51 points and seemed to be seeing the action in slow motion, piling up a huge amount of assists. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified, Clark.
Well, I know this opponent should be terrified because there's a good chance the momentum he gathered that night carries right over into this game.
Well, some of it will carry over. That's inevitable. It's just a matter of how much.
And here's Bledsoe following the three for Money. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding department too, Clark.
Yeah, it's been a really gritty performance. They'll have some bruises to show for it, but that's the way it should be. You should feel that you've competed when you do that work inside.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
Now, here's Warren. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn. It's huge. And nothing is falling for him right now. The Knicks leading by 18. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. No good from Money.
Well, they'll give him that shot. He doesn't have the most reliable jump shot in the world. We know that. Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
He's perfect from the line. The Suns have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter. 0 for 5. Let's check out the Western Conference standings. First place position with a terrific record. And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far. And they're definitely the team to beat. And, of course, the Suns 10 games behind.
I think for the Suns, they just haven't shown the kind of toughness and resilience I expected to see from them this year. Whenever they face some adversity, they haven't been able to fight through it.
Which is really the difference between good teams and great teams. There's always going to be adversity for everybody. It's how you fight through it that really defines who you are as a team.
And the Suns making a change here. Suns trail by 20. Here's Cohen. And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 8.
You know, the height difference there is huge, but he canceled it out with great body control in the air.
Exactly, Steve. He got to the hoop and wouldn't allow himself to be manhandled by the big boy.
Here's Money, and he has 28 points for the game. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. The dish now to Warren. Expanding his range. That's good. Warren's got 7. Here's Money. There's the double team with Warren. Now Hardaway. 6 on the shot clock. Money passes to Lito. Hits it from 3-point range. Lito's got his first 3 points of the game.
How about the response? Retaliation. Impressive, huh, guys?
I'll say exactly that as well. Nice job to recover those 3 points right away.
And here are the Suns now. Here's Cohen. Second chance shot. And the layup is good. Zeller's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Did you see the defense get caught standing around that time, giving up an easy second chance bucket?
Simply need more of an effort on the boards there, Steve.
The shot's good for Money.
All the buckets he's poured in today have put them in a terrific position heading into the stretch.
That's going to be over and back, not watching for the line that time. It seems like every shot these guys have been putting up has been going in. This month's top shooters. You look at Cantor, a great player, second in the league. And, of course, Tim Hardaway Jr., also someone that shoots at such a high percentage, top 5 in the league.
Well, they've both had a fantastic run of late. They found a nice rhythm and flow, and the coaching staff has noticed, and the coaches have been calling plays for these guys to take advantage of their hot shooting.
And he gets it to go.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of the first half, Clark, just piling up points in the paint.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Here's Patsatsaliu. Another three for Phoenix.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Here's Money. He has 30. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession.
A lot of tough teams in this league, Kevin. Here's where New York sits right now. Tops in scoring. First in assists. And they're also #1 getting into the passing lanes and coming up with steals. An aggressive team that ball hawks very effectively.
And the points that they're scoring per game that you talked about, it is really a result of great offensive execution. I mean, this is a club that works well together. They get great looks, and they'll also score in transition.
Grant, he's checked in for New York. Here's Cohen. Grant inside. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
You know, so often in the NBA we talk about how you have to earn your points the hard way, but it didn't seem like that was the case. Everything came pretty easily.
Too many of their points came the easy way, Steve. You're right. On dunks and layups against a defense that didn't really put up much resistance. Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
Suns trail by 19. And that's a foul called on Money. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's foul number 2 on him. It might not warrant sitting him entirely, but another one before halftime, they could be in some trouble.
And here are the Suns now. Kicks to Warren. Here's Cohen. It's good from long range. 11 points in the game.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
Money passes to Hardaway. To the wing right side. And again, it's New York.
It was a slow start for him, but he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
There's a good screen. There's the three. The rebound by Grant.
And in the paint, they have really shown some strength. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, I'd certainly call it a mismatch, Steve, at least for today. Boy, you got to love it. The picture-perfect alley-oop.
A little surprised, though, Clark. It didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
Counts for 2.
Yeah, but it almost makes it a little more special, Kevin. Just grace over power is the way I see it.
That's good. 13 points in the game.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was pretty good.
Money passes to Cantor. From the arc. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, look at the discrepancy in the assist column between these two teams.
Warren with the ball. He has 7. This one for 3. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Here's Money. 32 points in the game. And there's the feed to Grant. Stolen by Warren. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Zeller with it. Cantor covering. Just 5 on the clock. To the inside. Stolen by Cantor. The pass to Money. And the shot falls short this time.
Really high quality shot there. Just a little off with his release.
That miss right there will definitely leave him shaking his head.
Boy, the floor really opened up for him there.
He sure did. A good job getting it started before the defense can get itself.
So both teams changing it up here.
And now look at Brandon Knight here. His last 10 games, he's averaging 15 points a game, 4 assists and 2 rebounds. And some pretty good numbers, I think, guys, when you look overall at his contributions.
Yeah, and he's always looking to raise his game, and that's what you see in his consistency. One of the important characteristics that he brings to the table.
The Knicks have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for money. He's got 33 points and 4 steals.
Boy, he's been so good both offensively and defensively, Clark. I'm not sure which way he's been better.
I don't think he's missed a beat at either end.
Right, he's checked in for Zeller. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just a tough beat, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Here's Money. He's guarded by Knight. Grant outside. Shoots it. That one off the back iron and out. Suns trail by 21. Out to the wing. Here's Goodwin. Off target from three-point range. New York's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. And right, here we go. Morris dishes to Goodwin. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And on the year, he's shooting an average number at the line, about 73%.
And guys, that's an increase in his free throw percentage from last year. Maybe not a large one, but it is a little bit higher, so you've got to like that progress.
Eric Bledsoe's checked in for Phoenix. And New York with a change here, too. Caboclo, he's checked in for Canton. Grant, that's good.
Assisted by
Phoenix has gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Feeds to Knight. Wright sets a screen for Knight. Back to Bledsoe. Launches it. Tries again. Goodwin. Good.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
Here's Money. He's got 34. Fires from deep. And again, New York with the triple.
What a floor leader he's been at the offensive end.
You know, he's done a terrific job of moving the ball around, sharing it, dispersing it, and running the show.
Now here's Bledsoe. He's got 6. Back to Knight. He kicks to Wright. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Wright's got his first points in this one. The Knicks leading by 21. There's 57 seconds left in the first half. Money.
Shooting 100% in the quarter. They've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
Well, it's a nice job of really making the most of their opportunities.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
And the free throws for him this year, he's making them at about a rate of 77%.
And the Suns making a change here. Warren's checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Leonard's checked in. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. Warren kicks to Morris. Knight passes to Bledsoe. Lets it go from 11. Bledsoe can't get that one to drop.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
To the paint and stolen by Wright. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Knight dishes to Wright. Bledsoe left side. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. The shot by Knight, no good.
Good solid defense on the perimeter there, challenging the shot and not fouling.
Even the best shooters can be bothered by his defense.
Money passes to Johnson. The shot will not go.
Guys, that was the perfect way to start this game. Let's go over some stuff and do more of the same in the second half.
Action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. What a game we're seeing from Money.
I know we've said this many times before, but I'll say it again. He had a great first half, just an explosive offensive display there.
At the end of the day, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had. He can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
And New York, looking at who they got. Money, he's in at the point. He's out there with Hardaway. Enes Kanter is out there with Grant. And it's Drake in at the force line. Here's Money. Puts up a 3, and he gets it to go. Money's got 39.
This is great. 3-pointers going down quickly at both ends.
Yeah, it took them no time to answer back on that possession.
Now, here's Warren. The tray. A rebound by Money. Money's got 4 rebounds in this game. It's tipped. Always going up for the alley-oop here. There's the pick. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Rips down the breakaway slam.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout, just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that's not going to be able to continue if they hope to get back into this game, Clark. It's a deflating play for your morale.
And so here's Phoenix following the score by New York.
And I think the work on the boards has been a big key for their success in this game, guys.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, it's been total control on the boards for them.
Some rugged defense there against one of the stronger finishers in the game.
And Zeller kicks to Warren. And here is Zeller. Right now averaging 7 points a game. And he gets the bucket.
Well, he's been a real positive factor for them today, although, you know, as a team, they've had a lot of negatives mixed in there as well.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
You know, he doesn't fit into that kind of classic power forward mold, but he has that tremendous athleticism.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. To the middle. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. He's got 17.
Got a lot of momentum going with his own game. He's been great today and just as hot as he was last time out.
Expanding his range. No good from Money. Phoenix has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. A leaner. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Money's got his 5th rebound in this one. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
Oh, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was your Sons Dancers fans. One more time, give me a hand.
Cohen, he's covered by Grant. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
Boneheaded play, guys, plain and simple.
Yep, brain fade is what I like to call it. There's no way they're getting out of the hole making mistakes like that.
Here's Money. 43 points in the game. To the paint. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Here's Cohen. Off the left rim and out.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
With that reverse jam, the fans got a little extra show there.
That one definitely had something, you're right, extra on it.
That was one of those 3 or 4 plays that you see every night in an NBA game that just leaves you in awe.
Blocking foul. That's his 3rd personal foul. 1st team foul.
He dishes it to Warren. And he converts the layup. Warren's got 9.
Good possession there, resulting in the easy one down low.
The Knicks have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Here's Money. He has 45 points, and that's going to be a treble. And you talk about huge single-game scoring performances like we're watching here tonight. Going back, only one player, think of this, only one player in NBA history to go triple digits. And that's the Big Dipper, Wilt Chamberlain, on March 2nd, 1962.
Yeah, 100 points. I mean, one of those records that stood a long time, and perhaps no player has so single-handedly dominated the game the way Wilt did.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Boy, the ball movement's been fantastic here the last few possessions.
And the shot is good. Money's got 11 points in the quarter.
You know, they've been so effective when they've been able to get the ball inside.
Some real shortcomings from this defense. I mean, they've given up 5 straight looks in the paint.
And so here's Phoenix. Here's Cohen. And that one's good. 11 points in the game.
Broke out the finger roll, guys. That was kind of a stylish finish.
We've got a moment to see the league leaders in steals. Well, you look at Money, always dangerous on the court. He leads the league.
Defensively, his intensity just never drops, and you pair that effort with his natural ability, and that's why he's right up there at the top.
The Knicks leading by 22. Grant outside. Here's Money. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Money's got 49 points in the game. Zeller setting the pick for Warren. Second chance shot, and he sinks the layup. 6 points for Tyler Zeller. Knicks have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Here's Money. Warren with the ball. Grant on him. From the arc. And he gets it to go. 24 points for him.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
His finishes can be dazzling, especially Clark at his side.
Well, you look at a guy who doesn't have the height of some other big-time dunkers, and it always looks better, and he certainly makes up for the lack of height with that athleticism.
Yeah, his leaping ability is just off the charts, guys.
Warren dishes to Zeller. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Warren kicks to Zeller. 6 to shoot. And the shot by Warren, no good.
I tell you what, the way he's been going this quarter, guys, they're going to need somebody else to pick up the slack.
No good for Money. Suns trail by 21. There's the screen. Launches a 3, and that one's good. 18 points for him.
Starting to get it rolling, guys. That's 4 3-pointers for the game. 3 of them coming in this second half.
Inside, stolen by Warren. Here's Cohen, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play, they're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession. You know, they're being very one-dimensional right now, going to the post every time, but if it works, you don't need another dimension.
Well, they're taking this defense to task, quite honestly. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Now here's Zeller. He has 6. Here's Money. Can't cash in from close range.
He's far too tentative in the paint, and even more so when the defender is up tight on him like that time.
And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. That's on Enes Kanter. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
That's the way to make the free ones count.
And penetration they've got.
And then look at the points in the paint, because they're really winning that battle tonight.
Here's Lido, right now averaging 7 points a game. He feeds it to Johnson. Pass to Koufos. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. And the Knicks lead by 18.
Looked like the defense kind of back.
Let's see what you got, son.
Oh, I got plenty.
New York's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Pass to Caboclo. This is DeLito. One second left. Misses the shot. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Knicks lead by 18. And we're just moments away from the start of the 4th quarter. Stay with us. The Knicks leading by 18. They've got Bledsoe. Also, Brandon Knight is out there. Warren is out there with Zeller. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. That's good.
The defense pretty much helpless there, stopping that layup. I think too much of a mismatch in terms of height.
Now Bledsoe.
That's his second personal foul. Shooting for Phoenix, Eric Bledsoe. At the line for 2. Timeout Knicks.
Grant, he's checked in for New York. The free throw drops for Eric Bledsoe. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. The Knicks leading by 19. Drake the pass to Grant. Buries it down low. And Phoenix has possession. Bledsoe with it. Can't hit. Great D that time from Leonard. Grant the pass to Money. 4th quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. It's hauled in by Warren. Warren's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Tyler Zeller on the bucket on the assist by Knight. 8 points for Tyler Zeller.
Boy, the floor really opened up for him there.
It sure did. A good job getting it started before the defense can get itself set.
Money goes back up, and Leonard gets it to go. And the Knicks lead by 21.
Boy, this defense is getting eaten up on the inside, guys, giving up far too many free runs to the rim.
And they haven't been able to return the favor. I mean, their offense in the paint has not been up to par.
Offensive rebound. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
It's a great play under the boards for him. And, you know, that's the standard that he sets. It seems like all those second chance points, I mean, they're there for him game in, game out.
Now here's Leonard. And he banks in the layup. Leonard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Love the interior passing. He knew exactly where to go with that ball.
Up top, Bledsoe to the inside. And that's collected by Money. Money's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
This has not at all been the kind of performance they've needed out of him.
Bledsoe comes over to help. Here's Leonard. And there's another one for the Knicks.
That's how you have to attack the double team. Find the open man, get the ball out of your hands.
The Suns have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. Stolen away. And here's the fast break. Here's Grant. Finishes the break with a slam.
Great job capitalizing on that steal and getting the easy points in transition.
Exactly how it should be done after a turnover.
Now here's Bledsoe. Pass to Warren. They set the pick. The dish now to Bledsoe. Some solid defense from Grant. The Knicks have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the 4th quarter. And the shot is good from Money.
You know, they've been able to depend on his offense all game long, guys. He's drained a lot of shots out here.
And between now and the horn, Steve, the ball should be in his hands as much as possible if they want to continue to build this lead.
Here's Knight after the made shot from Money. Bledsoe kicks to Warren. Clock at 6. Hardaway against Knight. Another steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Knocked loose. And here's Bledsoe. Here's Zeller. Bledsoe with it. Now guarded by Money. Shot clock at 6. Bledsoe kicks to Zeller. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. And that's now 10 points for Tyler Zeller.
He's so dominant in the low post. You just can't let him get the ball in there so tight.
Too easy. It was really simple for him to go.
Kicks it to Warren. Zeller inside. He's covered by Leonard. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
12 seconds.
Both teams changing it up here.
Substitution.
Here is Howard. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. And he gets it to go. He's got 29 points.
That's his second three-pointer of the half and his 3rd overall.
Here's Money. And good on the basket. Book it.
They don't need much of anything else the way he's scoring the ball out there.
The Suns have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the 4th. 4 of 9. Screen by Howard. And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, if you're going to set a screen like that, you've got to make sure your feet are set.
I agree with you, and I thought maybe he was set that time, Steve. I thought it was a good screen on his part.
There's the double team with Warren. Here's Money. Lays it up and banks it in. Money's got 59 points.
He is just eating this team alive with his offense. It's been a matchup nightmare.
Patsatsolyu, guarded by Hardaway. Here's Timmerman. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
That's his second personal.
And he knocks down the first one.
Timmerman.
That one misses. New York shooting an unbelievable 70%. You won't see a performance like this too often. The feed now to Zeller. There's the 3. The Knicks pull it in. Grant's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Zeller with the double team. No good for Money.
He would have been lucky to knock that shot down.
Yeah, that kind of shot will definitely get you the high eyebrows from the coach and maybe get you a seat on the bench, too.
And it's the Suns with the ball. And the wide open shot from Warren. Another shot. A shot by Zeller, no good. Here's Money. Lets it go from the wing. Not enough on that one as it misses.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Now you wonder why his team's losing. He keeps giving the ball away time after time.
And New York making a change here. Lito's checked in. Fades and shoots. The shot is off. And Phoenix the other way now. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
He has not lost his focus today. Even when things haven't gone his team's way, he's still bringing it.
Here's Money. New York, no good that time either. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Out to the wing. Here's Cohen. Drills the baseline jumper. 33 points for him.
It's a good thing he showed up today because without him, this team would be in big trouble.
The Knicks leading by 21. From beyond the arc, and he gets it to go. No problem on the three from Money.
Then he continues to shoot well after that blazing first half.
Here's Cohen. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Money. And again, New York with the triple.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Yeah, shoddy defense there. Far too slow to react on the closeouts.
And that's a foul called on Money. That's his 4th foul.
Good ball movement.
So no problem.